What's up, boys? Today I'm checking out Pixel Quest Survivor, an upcoming, currently demo, pixel sort of survivors game, and it looks like they already have some sort of multiplayer. You can probably invite people from your friends list, but I'm not doing that for now, just wanted to glance in and see what it does. So let's hop into the single player. It looks like there's going to be 6 classes eventually, maybe more: Priest, Arcane Warrior, Paladin, Mage, but currently we only have... It doesn't even tell me what they are if you hover over these ones. So we have the Warrior, looks like HP, quite a bit of armor reduction, speed, active defensive summoning skills, got a bunch of skills over here, but let's just jump in and see how it is. So it looks like that's hitting in front of me and there's no sort of mouse aiming, so the range on it's pretty short. And it doesn't seem like I can aim up with it, so that's going to be pretty awkward to use. Looks like I can only aim left or right with my slash. See what we can get from some crates, maybe? Yeah, that seems really awkward to aim with. I guess I do have a lot of defense, so I can take some hits. Summons swords that fall from the sky, throws a boomerang that orbits and deals contact, throw a shield that bounces off 2 enemies and deals damage, can cover long distances, plus run revive and grants more armor when low health. Let's grab the shield throw here that bounces between enemies, and it looks like that one's a bit of a better attack. Doesn't seem to be positionally based, although it does seem to have a pretty long cooldown. But I can maybe look to open some crates with my crappy slash and then use that to kill some stuff. Place a bomb which explodes after a few seconds. Boomerang that orbits, more knockback. Let's get the orbiting boomerang here. Seems to be really slow, but I guess you could also position it to deal a lot of damage, like running with enemies like that. Might be decent against bosses. So I'm going to use my default attack to open some crates. I can't even tell if I'm really getting anything. Let's see, summons a sword that spins around the player, swords fall from the sky, bomb. When an enemy deals damage, the player gains a movement speed boost. Let's grab the cyclone that orbits me. And I guess that glowing blue guy is an elite of some sort. And he's just stuck on the tree, okay. So we have some sort of tablet here, not sure if I can do anything with that. Doesn't seem like it, I guess it's just some terrain to look at there. Oh, I'm actually regenerating life every once in a while as well. There was plus 10 there, or maybe that was just a pickup from something. I've taken quite a few hits and I don't really seem to be taking much damage as this class though. Man, that basic attack is so bad. 1 revive, attack speed increase and critical chance. That sounds pretty good. Some passive stats that will affect everything and make my clearing a bit more consistent. It looks like that crate might have dropped a few of the XP orbs there. I can't even tell if that one dropped anything. Looks like we've got a bunch of those elite guys now. And that one seems to have dropped something. A bunch of glowing balls. Bonus damage, 5%, collection area, 50%, or critical chance. Let's grab the pretty big collection area. Attack speed and critical, more bounces and increases damage. I like that, I think. Summon swords from the sky. Let's improve the shield throw there. Is that showing me a magnet on the map, maybe? Or that's just my magnet upgrade that gives me the 50% area, I guess. I just legitimately can't tell if the chests are dropping anything at all. Got summons a sword, deal damage in an area, summon swords that fall from the sky and deal damage, bomb, flag that guarantees a random buff, damage, crit damage, or critical chance, or less cooldown time. The defensive abilities haven't sound that great yet, and this one sounds decent, so let's lock that in for there. Okay, so there is a magnet there, but that just seems to be on the ground with nothing showing it. Throws an axe upwards, contact and landing damage, attack speed and critical damage, sword after a few seconds in an area. Let's grab the axe that can hit multiple times. Grab a few more chests and then go back for that rare thing he dropped. Grab our balls over here. Skill cooldown sounds pretty good. Maximum health 50. Yeah, let's grab the cooldown there. Attack, summon sword from the sky, speed and crit damage, sword deals damage in an area, attack cooldown reduction. Let's get some more cooldown reduction there. 4 down to 3.75. How does that work with the crit damage though? What? Oh, that's for the cyclone thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, those are the skill specific things. I thought those were just passive increases. Okay, let's grab a new skill here. A sword from the sky that deals damage. So far, it feels a bit basic, and most of the attacks feel a bit underwhelming, but if they do have like a fully functional multiplayer instead of just crossplay, let's see, so these are all upgrades to my specific skills, I think. Bonus damage and critical damage on the flag. That sounds pretty good since that will buff everything while I'm in the range of it. But if they have a working multiplayer, that's going to be a huge plus at least. Since it seems like most of these Survivors games with multiplayer are crossplay, which can be a bit wonky and hard to use sometimes. Like you need someone with a mouse and keyboard and someone with a console controller, I think. So +1 sword sounds pretty good. Since it's currently at 2, let's grab that. Looks like there's something on the map up here to check out. Some sort of plant. Die, plant. I guess I didn't kill it in time. I got it down to like half HP and it just disappeared. Cooldown reduction and more critical chance for the flag. Sounds pretty good. As long as I can stay in the area of it. Okay, so it looks like it's not up all the time, so if I can get some cooldown reduction for that, it might be good. Oh, the plant teleported over here, okay. Die, plant. So we get a rare little passive upgrade, cooldown, critical damage, crit chance. I think my cooldown reduction is actually much higher than normal scaling because it keeps the uptime on the flag higher, which then gives me a bunch of other stats on top of the normal damage increase it gives by reducing the cooldown on my damage skills as well on top of that. We've got shield throw, some other stuff. I just don't find more knockback that exciting. Let's upgrade the shield throw and see if I can get some more interesting stuff at the higher levels on it, hopefully. Like, some more cooldown reduction would be nice. If I could get a second shield throw, that would be insane. cooldown. I don't even remember which skill that is. That's clearly the boomerang and the cyclone. Let's grab some cooldown for that. See if I can find a little bit of healing to top up off of these crates. Got a magnet that's decent at least. There we go, bit of healing off of that one. Maximum HP, armor, take the skill cooldown every time, I think. We've got a shield throw there, cooldown and crit chance looks pretty good, sure. You can see the DPS on everything, and the shield throw is doing pretty well there. That's actually a really nice add to these games that I like quite a bit, showing the current DPS for every skill every time you get an upgrade, if you stay on that window for a little bit, so you can sort of see how each skill is performing in the middle of the run. We got some more rare balls here, more cooldown reduction. Let's see, more bounces and more damage looks quite good for the shield throw. Got a bunch of magnets over here. We've got a cyclone there, flag there, critical damage, critical chance, and the cooldown on it goes lower. I like that, I think. Just get my stat buffs as high as possible from it, and increase the uptime on it even further. If I can get a bit more cooldown reduction on it and a bit more area on it, it's going to be pretty insane. Let's get a few crates over here and then go back and grab another magnet, since I had a bunch of them saved up over there. We've got shield throw there, cooldown reduction, sure. Oh, you know what the cooldown reduction on that probably is it went from a 3.5 second cooldown to a 3 second cooldown there. And then you can see the percent reduction I have makes it even lower there. But I don't know what crit damage going from like 4 to 3.5 would mean. We've got the shield throw there, damage and critical chance, sure. Got the Captain America build doing work here. I can just save some of my magnets around the little camp area, and then that's kind of easy to save later. And then I can look for some more crates around the outside. We've got shield throw there, sure, may as well. See if we can get some more interesting stuff to knock back later on. Just gonna save those magnets since I've already gotten one recently. We have the banner here, larger area, and improves all the buffs and less cooldown. That seems extremely good there. And apparently you have 10 rerolls too if you really want to. But I'm kind of just focusing 2 skills and I pretty much always seem to get one of them. So let's see how the area on that looks now. Ooh, that's getting pretty nice now. It's getting a bit difficult now, but I do have decent survivability. We've got the shield, more bounces, and more speed. Pretty good. I will say, going so hard into the banner does make it a little bit hard to explore. We've got bigger shields, more damage and critical chance. That seems like a pretty big increase there, 45 to 65. Going so hard on the banner does make it a little bit hard to look around for chests, since you kind of want to stay inside the banner. But the stat buffs it gives are so nice. Let's see if I can find one of the magnets I was saving over here, and we have a plant to try and hunt over here. We don't have anything amazing here, so let's use some rerolls. I wonder if I have those things maxed now. It kind of seems like it, so let's just grab this thing that I already have a level in. So I'm thinking if I got like 5 rolls without seeing any of them, those are both probably maxed now. Either that or I'm extremely unlucky. Looks like that guy managed to teleport away. Try and finish him now. And pick up our balls here. Let's grab that. And some more balls. Health, damage, or crit damage. Let's grab a bit of bonus damage there. We've got +1 sword there, up to 4, that's a decent increase. We got a big bushman now. He seems to be summoning some tentacles on the ground. Let's grab a little bit of movement speed to help avoid stuff. Actually, wait, 10% crit chance is a lot. Let's grab that. So I can go grab my balls over here. Critical damage, take the skill cooldown every time. Wonder, can you see your current stats? Doesn't seem to show your cooldown, but you can see armor and collection and stuff. Oh, there you go, reduced recharge actually. Minus 30%. 45 crit and 65 crit damage. Could use a bit of healing, so I probably want to check for some crates. Let's put some more levels into that. Put another level into that. Attack speed and less cooldown. Try and stay in my banners until they fade. We've got a level here or here. I think the bigger sword sounds good. That will increase my AoE a bit. Oops, kind of got stuck on that little train thing there. We've got one more spin. That sounds very good, actually. That's basically double the damage on it. They're getting pretty tanky now. Greater swords. I don't know what that means, but cooldown reduction and more distance sounds good. Oh great, it's just getting really hard now. So many bats I can't really move in some directions. Trying to find some healing in the crates. Spinny Sword is getting pretty good now with the extra orbits on it and the extra AoE size. So some cooldown reduction on that is quite good. 3.25 to 2.25 is also a pretty large increase there. We've got more Spinny Sword there, sounds good. I feel like I could use at least a little bit of passive regen though. Like, I'm not taking many hits, but I am kind of getting worn down still. We've got more Spinny Sword there, increased damage, 50% increase, wow. Or maybe that's just the percent increased damage on it, and not the base damage or something, I'm not sure. Okay, it actually does seem to be the base damage on it, that's a pretty big increase then. It's getting pretty hard to move with how tanky they are now. Got a plant over there. If I can kill that, I can get another stat upgrade. But it is very hard to move in specific directions now. We've got the Spinny Sword, another sword, increased damage and less cooldown. That's massive. Although the damage on it's actually pretty low, huh? Oh well, that finishes it off at least. Got attack, cooldown reduction, and more damage. We've got armor, cyclone evolution. Okay, there's evolutions. Summon a saw that remains on the field around the player, which deals damage on contact. And it actually seems to be knocking them back sometimes as well. Okay, the knockback on that seems to be making it a lot easier actually. Let's keep pushing that to see if we can get some more evolutions later on. The magnets are a really low pickup range though. Cooldown reduction on there, bit low. Got some more balls off of that guy, armor, critical damage. Let's grab a little bit of health and healing now. I am taking a decent amount of damage, so that will help a bit. We've got +1 sword on that. Ooh, pizza. Ooh, balls. Collect area, skill cooldown, maximum health and heal. Let's grab some more cooldown there. And that puts me at minus 36%. We got +1 sword there. How's that one doing? That's that one, which seems terrible compared to a level 0 there. But oh well, it's almost maxed out now. And the nice thing about additive cooldown reduction like that is every point you get into it makes the further points even more valuable. Since if you're at 50% and you get another 6% cooldown, that's about 12% of your current amount. Oh, I should have actually checked if you could re-roll the stat selection on the ball pickup. If you could get cooldown reduction on that every time, that would be pretty big. We've got the final level there, which doubles the damage and increases crit damage. It would be sick if I could get a banner evolution that makes it attached to me so I don't have to stay in the area. And then maybe I could catch my own shield to reduce its cooldown, or maybe just instantly throw it back or something. We've got, let's see which of these is doing the most damage at level 0. 1.4 is very low. 11.1 is not bad for a level 0. But 60 actually seems very high, so let's push that one. They actually have a red outline over there when they're behind terrain, which is actually a common issue with some Survivors games, where you can't actually see enemies behind the terrain, so that's good to see. They have some decent quality of life stuff already for a pretty early demo, it looks like. So big props to them on that so far. We've got a level there, some cooldown reduction. So you can't reroll here. Lunar Descent Evolution, increased attack area plus 2 swords. and when it kills, it summons a manifestation of its remnant, dealing damage again to the enemy. The cooldown is getting very good, but I mean, I'm probably going to take an evolution to see how they are. That just seems kind of insane. There's so many numbers popping up every time that one lands now. Got increases distance on that. 0 distance to 0.25. Bigger cuts. So I guess the first two weapons I leveled, the shield throw and the flag, probably don't have evolutions yet, since I've had those for so long and I haven't seen anything at all for them. Got another plant we can get a stat upgrade from. Crit damage, bonus damage, max HP. Let's grab the crit damage. I think my crit chance is pretty good now. Got a level for that one. Pretty big damage increase. Another knockback there. More distance. Cursed tree. So it looks like runs are supposed to be about 20 minutes. And we've got the final boss here now. It looks like he's shooting from up here somewhere. See if I can maybe run around and melee him. Oh, I'm stuck over there. What is going on? It seems like his entire model is the boss. I was expecting it to be centered around the trunk area, but I got stuck on his leaves up there. So I'm gonna try and stay down here. Try and go around the edge of the model, maybe? I can't tell exactly where his hitbox is. Okay, I'm taking damage as I run into the leaves up there. But I can't really tell if I'm hitting him with the saw blade or anything. I guess it's just his entire graphical model that you can hit, actually. So 320 damage overall taken. I guess mitigated is probably the armor reduction that the warrior had. Healing received, total damage. Best damage was the unevolved shield throw, but I did have that maxed out pretty early. Artifacts, boxes broken. You can see all the skills over there. Shield throw pretty good. Had the banner buffing up all of my stats while I was standing inside of that. Thank you for playing the demo, add to your wish list, and I think this is the stuff that will be in the main game. New skills, new classes, duo classes, Unlock the duplicate skill. It allows you to get the same skill again. Some skills have unique synergies with their copies. Interesting. And the skill tree I don't think is in the game yet. New maps, bosses, and more. Those are all just in the main game, and the skill tree is also in the main game. There's a tutorial if you want to use that, but I've played a ton of Survivors games. So I think if they have a decent multiplayer game, the game could actually be pretty fun. And then the skill tree could add some interesting stuff. And it said you could get dual classes and some synergies for having multiple copies of the same skill, which also could be interesting. But I think that's going to be it for now. If you liked the video, leaving me a like or a subscribe would help out a lot. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.